Tanev gets the start today. Going on Williams Lake Part 2. No good place for a camera set up in this ring today, so get a bit of a different vantage point today. Off the draw, Zane controls. Yannick's line out there with Walker and Zane. They lose an edge. Cam though comes over, takes that away. Cam around net. That's Walker. Walker into the zone. Slides it to Yannick. And it comes in on goal. And then the goalie covers that up. Let's get a quick line change in here. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Off the draw, Mason. Back to Eli. Eli down low to Hudson. Hudson down low to Mason. Just past him, Carter. Loses the handle out of the corner. Gets it back, Mason on it. Mason behind the net. Tries to get it to Hudson. That's blocked. Mason comes out to Parker. Parker shot. Save, rebound, Carter. Scores! 1-0 Rockets. A couple back-to-back shifts as Carter buries the rebound. Parker. Good work by that line. Rockets up 1-0. 47 seconds in. MS line comes out now. With June and Kyler on D. Evan on the drop. Puck comes back, Kyler to June. June turns back. Tries to go back to Ben. That's intercepted. And down low on the forecheck. Ben back to Kyler. Down low to Ben. Ben to Emmett, or that's Cole down low. And Ben played around the net. June stepped in. Emmett had taken his spot. Emmett holds it. And so does June. Puck play back down. Cole on the forecheck. Kyler holds the line. Back down low. Chip to the line. Emmett holds the line. Comes out to June in the center. June around his man. Gives to Ben. And then to Emmett. Emmett in. Ooh, just off of his stick. Emmett. Back to June at the point. June. Down to Emmett in the corner. Back down to Ben. Over his stick. Walker on the forecheck. And then Emmett goes for a change. Puck through the middle. Walker on that. June controls. Puts it back up ice. Walker gets it up. Held by Williams Lake. Williams Lake in. Kyler being forecheck there. Puck comes out. Walker with a poke check. Takes that away. Gets it over to Zane. Just out of his reach. Puck comes back up. Walker takes that away. Leaves for Yannick. That's poked away from him. Cam. Off the ref's foot. Blake puts it back to Cam. Cam turns up. Up to Walker. Walker. Off the boards. So tries to go off the boards for Yannick. Gets it up to him. Yannick in. Ooh, tries to feed that to Zane. Walker down low. Comes out of the corner with it. Taken down. Backhand. Tries to get it to Yannick. It's out of his reach. Puck chip past Cam down the ice. Not enough for icing, though. Cam on it. Rocket's getting a change. Cam hits Yannick at the far blue line. That's tipped into the middle. Williams Lake picks it up. Blake over. Takes that away. Carter chips it past his man. Carter to the middle. Hudson picks that up. A little bit too far for him. Hudson down low to Carter. Chipped up. Blake pinches down. Holds the line momentarily. Puck comes out to Cam. Or out to 19. Cam on it. Cam, nice job to cut that off. But loses an edge, falls down. Blake plays that behind the net. Puck out in front. Carter there, though. Carter takes that away. That's Hudson far side. It's him. Tries to go to Mason. Oh, it does get through. Mason in. Mason shot, scores. 2-0. Nice puck movement there. Carter up to Hudson. He puts it up to Mason, and Mason buries it. 2-0 Rockets. 3 minutes and 48 seconds in. 2 goals for this line. Mason on the drop. Gets that back to Eli. Eli over to Parker. Parker up to Hudson. Hudson into the middle for Mason just over his stick though. Puck shut down. Mason holds that. Puck comes up. Puck played past Emmett. Or Eli, sorry. For icing. Move this out of your way for you. In the middle, Ben slapper. Next, Emmett hard on the forecheck with Cole. Emmett on it. Comes to Williams Lake. Williams Lake across the middle. June or Parker cuts that off. Eli. Nice little play there. Cole gets over to Ben. Ben stops up. Ben still with it. Williams Lake player falls down. Eli. Good job there. Lose it for Emmett. Emmett. Across the blue line. Over to Ben. Ben down low. To the middle. It's cut off there. Cole in to help out. Tries to Emmett in front. Off the back of the net. Cole pinched off the puck there. Puck comes to June at the point. June walks to the line. Shot well wide. Ben behind the net. Yannick comes out. Kyler holds the line down to Yannick. Yannick fans on that pass. Kyler holds the line again though. Off the skate. Still with it. Has Yannick. Yannick muscled off the puck there. Zane out of the box. Chips that up. And Williams Lake dumps it down in on Tanev. Tanev leaves for Kyler. Kyler speeds up over the middle into the zone. Zane takes his spot. June goes for a change. Puck played across by Williams Lake. Kyler on it. Chips it up off the boards. Job by Kai, gets to the line. Not out. Down low. Walker plays that through the middle to Zane. Leads for Yannick. Zane can't quite hold the line, or the line. Puck comes in, Blake for Yannick. Yannick gains the line, leaves for Walker. Walker through the middle to Blake. Comes back out. Zane, onside. He's checked there, just over the line. Walker back. Walker cuts to the middle. Zane. And that'll be just offside. Mason's line comes back out. 13:26 left, first period. Rockets up 2-0. Carter controls off the draw. Carter pushes that back down low. Mason on the forecheck. Hudson pushes that back down. Williams late behind the net. Off the boards. Foot race there. Blake does a nice job cutting that off. Williams like gets a deep goal. Cam on it. Cam plays it around for Hudson. Hudson cuts it back. Has some time. Tries to hit Mason. That's intercepted at the blue line. Hudson though gets there first. Carter is played across for Mason. Mason almost gets that. Turned back up by Williams Lake. Puck played in. Blake on it. Blake behind the net for Cam. Has some time. Hits Mason through the middle. Mason in around his man. Williams Lake though cuts that off. Puck played Eli. Back to Carter. Off of Carter's stick. Eli into the zone. Put on the backtrack. Mason picks that up. Hudson. He's checked. Parker steps in, puts that down low. Carter on the forecheck. Comes to the point. Eli. Eli. Shot to the net. That's gloved down. Coming on the drop. Comes to Cole in the slot area. Williams picks that up. Eli, Parker. Parker cuts back. Eli. Eli hits Cole at the blue line. Into the zone. Cole down low, has Ben in front. Let's get it to Ben. That's deflected. Parker holds the line. Parker spins back to Eli. Eli shot. Let's try for the tip there. Williams Lake plays that out and around the boards. Williams Lake with it. Linesman with a nice hit on the Williams Lake player. Parker picks it up into the zone. Around his man. Ben picks that up. Tries to get it across to Emmett. Emmett shot. Deflected. Comes to the net. Ben. Cole. Rockets can't find it. Williams Lake breaks that back out. Tyler picks that up in her own zone. Gives it up to Ben. Ben tries to go across for Cole. That's played in deep. Cole pinched against the end boards. Ben in to help. Ben pulls it out. Up to Yannick. Yannick to Tyler. Tyler shot and blocked. Comes out. Good D there. Cole looking for a line change here. Williams Lake gets it, dumps it in. Tyler on it first. Tries to play it up to Walker. It's intercepted. Tyler back by the net to June. June to Zane. Oh, just out of Zane's reach. Walker on it first. That's taken away. Zane on it. Williams Lake tries to clear. That's off of the linesman. Walker around his man. Is in front. Doesn't quite get to Zane. Walker still on it. To Zane. Oh. Now it's taken away by Williams Lake. Blake does a nice job holding his guy up. It's a great play by Blake. Cam hard on the forecheck. Puck comes in front. Williams Lake holds the line. Cam picks it up. Plays it around the boards. Walker fled the zone though. Yannick picks it up. Plays it up off the skates. Nice poke check there. Cam up to Yannick. Yannick into the zone. Has Walker. Walker in. He's hooked. Can't get a good shot off. Walker gets it to Yannick. Eli pinches down. Yannick. Check there. Puck comes to Eli. Puck in. Shot well wide. Walker chips that out to Yannick. Has Zane with him. It's over to Zane. Zane. Just high and wide. Yannick taken down. Walker picks it up in the corner. Back down for Yannick. That line's looking for a change. Eli tries to lift the stick. Walker leaves for Carter. It's intercepted there. Eli cuts up the middle and leaves for Carter just behind him. Hudson holds line, leaves for Mason. Now comes for Hudson. Hudson shot. Didn't get all that. Carter tries in front. Williams Lake picks that off. Shoots up, inches down. Chip past him. Mason on the backtrack though. Picks that up. Mason's backhand. That goes up the boards to June. June to Carter. Plays up to Hudson. Hudson misses that. And it's cleared out by Williams Lake. Mason there though. Tyler. Plays it up for Carter. To Mason. Mason in. Shot. Scores! 3-0. Another nice passing play by that line. Moving the puck real well today. Mason with his second. 3-0 Rockets lead. 7:38 left in the first here. Emmett on the drop. Back for June. June to Kyler. Kyler looks cross ice. That's intercepted. Cole there, though, takes that away. Number 10 comes down. Cuts to the middle. Shot deflected by June. Puck played down low. 10 in front. Good job by June to clear that away. Kyler off the board to Cole. Cole tries to chip. Emmett, just through his feet. And Williams Lake plays it back in. June back behind the net. Kyler picks it up. Kyler goes up the boards. Held in. Puck gets to the net. Cole picks it up. Cole tries to chip past his man. June picks it up. Goes up the middle to Emmett. Emmett in the zone. His pass is deflected. And picks it up again. Plays it back down for Cole. He's checked. Williams Lake comes back out. And Tanner blows that down. Nice job by Blake. Holding number 10 to the outside. Yeah, next line is a big draw. Hammond, Blake on D. Williams Lake wins that. Zane with a nice block. Gets it out. Williams Lake plays it back down. Comes to Blake. Blake to Cam. Cam turns back through the middle. That's intercepted. Shot, Tanev covers that. Yannick on the drop. Comes to the point. Shot well high and wide. And it gets up out of play. again. Williams Lake wins that back, past the defenseman. Spins back. Eli back for it. His pass intercepted. Comes in front. Williams Lake can't quite pick that up to the line. Plays back down low. Eli gets it to the line, not out. Zane battling there. Eli chops that. Yannick picks it up. Gets it past his man. Walker picks it up out of the corner. Loses it at the line though. And that's offside at the line. .5:10 left, first period. Rockets up 3-0. Mason on the draw. Comes back for June. Over to Kyler. Kyler skates it up. Hits Mason through the neutral zone. Mason shot, blocked, and that goes out of play. Mason pushes it through. Oh, Hattie backdoor, just tied up. Hudson into the middle. Mason check. Gets most of that on. He does get a lot of that. Puck. June holds it. Dumps it back down. Mason on the forecheck. Hudson gets a piece, not all. Williams Lake comes out with it. Through the middle. That pass misses. June goes off June's stick, but Williams Lake picks it up. June's up. Cuts back around the net. That's Carter. Carter chips to Mason Hudson. Hudson cuts in over the line. Drops for Carter. Nice play there. This line moving the puck really well today. Hudson, Mason. Who tries to go back to Blake at the point. It's intercepted. Mason gets it to Hudson. Hudson out of the corner. Back to Cam. Cam can't handle that pass. Cam off of Carter's skate. Williams Lake controls momentarily. Mason picks that up. Around one man. Mason in. Shot. Ooh, nice glove save. Boy, that scores. Oh. Mason makes it 4-0 with the Hattie already. Natural hat trick for Mason. This line has scored all 4. Mason with 3. .3:24:42 left. First period, Rockets up 4-0. Emmett wins it over to Ben. Ben gets it deep. Cole on the forecheck. Ben picks that up. Down to Cole. Over to Ben. Ben to the front. Squeezes all the way through. Emmett. Parker. Back to Emmett. Off his stick. Emmett takes his man down. No call. Him and Parker switch places. Emmett to the middle. Williams gets the stick on that. Emmett, though, takes it away. In front has Ben. Ben stopped and right in front. Ben double clutches on that one. Emmett on the draw. Eli. Check from behind. Nice hustle by Williams Lake. Parker comes over to help that out, though. There's it to Cole. Cole with Eli. Eli checked at the line. Comes out. Emmett picks that up. Gives it to Ben. off of his stick. Williams Lake turns it back. Puck played past Eli. Eli falls. Down low, Parker, nice stick there. To the point. Tipped. And it's Hannah with a couple of good saves. Puck was loose for a moment. Nice save by Tannen on the tip. Yeah, next line comes out. 2:32 left first period. Off the draw. Comes to Kyler. Kyler to the line. Comes out to Zane. Zane mishandles. Lifts the stick. Walker. There's a toe drag around his man. It's intercepted by Yannick. Yannick down low. Pinched off there. Played around by Williams Lake. Zane, though, on it. Walker comes out of the corner with it. He's pinched off. Goes down. Puck played up to Yannick. Puck comes in. Williams Lake around. Well, Lake's going to get a trip. Really wasn't a trip there. Williams Lake go to the power play here with a minute 39 left in the first. Mason in to take the drop. Parker. In front of Eli. Gets it to the line and just out. Hudson forces his man, Parker, on it. Huddy gets it. That's off a stick and off the line of the referee. Puck played back down around the net. Eli chips. Williams Lake controls. Eli, though. There. It's to Mason. Hudson. And he'll put it down the ice. Puck comes to the middle. Williams Lake held up at the line. Mason pinches his man off. Eli dumps that down. Nice job by Mason there. 40 seconds left in the period. Minute 3 left in the penalty. Carter comes out with Cole. Williams Lake plays it up. They gain the zone. Puck into the middle. Tanev, nice save. Comes to Carter. Carter tips it down deep. 20 seconds left in the period. Williams Lake plays it back out. Puck played around June. Shot off the net. Net! That'll do it for the period, though. Good period by the Rockets there. Up 4-0. Rockets with a 4-0 lead to start. Second period here. Short-handed for another 21 seconds. Off the draw. Williams Lake controls. Emmett on the forecheck. Puck comes into the zone. Play back Ben. Pokes that past his man. Got it. Emmett with him. Emmett tries to play it back. It's intercepted. Ben low on it. Good job by Ben there. Comes out. Emmett tries to play it down for Ben. Cole out of the box. Penalty over. Ben picks it up. It's Emmett in the slot. I used check there. Puck in on June. Good job by June. And it's just offside. Emmett wins it back to Blake. Over to Camp. Up to Emmett. Emmett. Who's that line? Cole picks it up. Emmett in the middle. Shot just wide. Cole. Ben. Played just wide of the net. Cole down low. Williams Lake. Breaks it out. Blake. Plays it up for Cole. Cole check there, coming into the zone. Puck off the boards. Eli, or Blake holds the line. Ben for Cole. Yannick on the ice now. Cole cuts the middle, just loses the handle on it. Cam up for Yannick. Ben gets back on side, looking for a change. Yannick to Cam. Blake. Cam back to Zane. Zane in. Puck poked off of his stick. Walker out. Pitches his man off. Tries to get it back to Yannick. He's taken down. Williams Lake breaks it out. And on Blake. Blake does a nice job there. Shot well wide. Puck comes around. Williams Lake holds. Puck poked up. Down low, Eli. Plays it around to Walker. Walker pinched off. Now gets it. Has some room to skate. Plays it up to Yannick. Yannick. Let's get it down low. Parker. Leaves for Zane. He's checked. Puck chip past Eli. Parker on the forecheck. Parker coming back. Good job there. Knock that away. Yannick in the middle. Loses it. Puck played around. Played down low behind the net again. Eli on it. Good job by Eli there. Zane in to help out, as well as Yannick. Puck down low. Parker picks that up. Has some room. It's Zane. He's checked as soon as he gets it. Yannick picks it up though. He's poke checked. Yannick gets it to Zane. Zane That's the toe drag his man. Then battle the puck. Yannick picks it up into the zone. Walker down low. Go back. He has the puck now. That's Carter in front. Hits him. Just can't pull the trigger. Puck laid out. Yannick pinches his man off. And they get a change. June. Kyler up to Carter. Kyler bouncing puck here into the zone. Hudson on the backtrack. Knocks his man off. June for Carter to Mason. Mason into the slot. His stick is lifted to the far blue line. I'm going to say no ice here. Kyler plays it back around for Mason. Mason has some room. Tries to pass it up to June. Junsa down behind the net. Plays it around the boards, and that comes just out. Delayed offside. Kyler has it. Plays it up to Hudson. Hudson hits Mason in the middle. He's clearing a tap block. Hit a shin pad of Williams Lake player. Kyler back for it. Plays it over to Blake off the boards. Blake turns back. Plays it up the boards. Should have been too many men there. Mason, though, picks that up. Mason in. Plays it around his man. Puck comes to the line. Williams Lake controls. Plays it back around. Hudson holds. Hudson down low. He's checked down the corner. Carter on it now. Comes to Carter. He's poke check. Carter in front. The Emmett. Can't quite hold that. Puck. Blake to Camp. Emmett. Pinball around there. Blake picks it up and behind his own net. Blake tries the stretch pass to Hudson. That bounces over a whole bunch of sticks. Goaltender out to play it. That line will finish their change. Comes to Camp. Cam over to Blake. Up to Ben. Leaves for Cole, or for Emmett to Cole. Cole in. Cole can't quite put it back in. Nice passing play there. Eli. Ben. Ben taken down. There's a penalty there. Bucks go with power play here. Off the draw, Williams Lake controls. Puck played up off the glass. It's past Eli. In. Off the post. Picked up by Ben. Has Cole over the line. Cole tries to play in the middle. That's intercepted. Emmett. 10 back the other way, shorthanded. Backhand, well wide. Emmett picks it up. Emmett through the neutral zone. Leaves. It's intercepted 10. Back the other way again. To the middle. Eli, nice job there defensively. Plays it back up. Ben leaves for Emmett. That's it. Cole, that's intercepted. Rockets. All kinds of trouble here. Tanev, just wide. Parker. Gains his zone. Stops up. Rockets getting a change in though. June. Over for Walker. Walker gains the line. It's Zane. He's checked. Zane, had it for a second. Just took a little bit too long to get it off. Zane taken down. Good battle here. Yannick. Walker tries to leave her for Blake. That's intercepted. Walker, good job on the backtrack. Walker plays it around for June. 18 seconds left in the penalty. And Kyler is going to get a penalty for tripping. Walker will be 4-on-4 here. Be 4-on-4 for 14 seconds. And then Williams Lake will have a power play for a minute 50 or 46. Mason out with Hudson, Cam and Blake on D. Cam is it just out past the line. Williams Lake controls. Puck played back to Hudson. Nice play by Cam. Hudson gets it. Played down. Mason in a race for it. Mason gets there first. Mason plays it through the crease. Williams Lake back through the neutral zone. Blake cuts him off there. Hudson gets it out over the line. Blake gets it. His shot is fanned on. Dropped. Nice play there. Hudson gets it down the ice. Mason on the forecheck. He goes for a change. Carter comes out. Puck played through the middle. Carter. Played to the point. Carter knocks that down. Has Coley with him. Intercepted. And Carter touches that offside. 48 seconds left in the penalty. 10:44 left, second period. Four nothing Rockets lead. Carter and Cole out here. Off the rock. Carter gets it into the Williams Lake zone. Puck comes up off the skate. Parker. Visit around the boards. Not hard. Pull there. Gets it to the line, not out. Still battling. Now gets it off the ref. And Parker gets it down. Parker. Back down low. Turns away. High off the glass. And out of the zone. That's offside. As Williams Lake touches that with 10:09 left in the second. "13 seconds left in the penalty. Off the draw. Emmett gets it to Eli. Comes to Ben. Ben gets it out of the zone. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Parker steps up. Pokes that to Emmett. Emmett loses the handle. Parker. Emmett. Eli. To Ben. Ben. It's Cole. He's poked up off his stick. Eli down low. Cole picks that up behind the net. Plays it back to Parker. Parker spins to the blue line. Spins back. Gets it down low to Emmett. That's over his stick. Comes around to Williams Lake. Ben on the forecheck. Williams Lake reverses again. Cole. Checked with the line. Cole picks it up. Over to Ben. Ben down low to Cole. Cole down around the net. Still with it. He's checked. Emmett pokes for Cole. Cole's got Ben in front. High off the glass. Takes a funny bounce to Ben. Ben tries to play it back to the point. That's out of his reach. Rockets get most of a line change in. Yannick at the far blue line. Puck comes loose. Kyler picks it up. around the net. Has Walker far side, but that's intercepted. Williams Lake does a great job of picking off passes through the neutral zone. Juice up to Zane. That's intercepted. Zane off the boards. Walker picks it up. Walker down low. Puck up in the air. Now he has it. He's checked off the puck. Now Williams Lake clears it out. 8:08 left, second period. Cam back for it. That pass again picked off. Rockets not coming back to the puck here. Cam gets it. He'll dump it down. That'll do it for the first half. 7:52 left, second period. Rockets with a 4-0 lead headed into the break.
Or I got an even better idea. See those things attached to your hips? You can stand on them, walk across the hockey shop. Well, good afternoon.
How are you doing? I'm in the box already. You don't have to worry.
Oh, you're
I'm just going to keep you. So no yelling if shit goes sideways.
Like Anthony's in the penalty box.
Our boys? Yeah, they probably did some yesterday. But thank
he did. I thought it would be a little closer.
I did too. Well, there's hope.
See you later.
Take care, Dwight. Are you going to wander in tonight? Or? Yeah. Okay. We'll see you later then.
Start of the second half here. Face off to 10 Evans, right? Mason's line out from start. Off the draw. Wins it back to Parker. He's checked. Back down low. Shot. Tam with a nice pad save. Comes loose. It's a little slow at the start here. Nice play back to the point there. Shot from the point. Tipped. Just wide. Puck down low. In front. Nice stick there by Eli. Puck left there. Comes to Hudson. Hudson. Across to Carter. There's Hudson with him. Nice shot by Carter. Had Hudson going to the net. 7:14 left, second period. Rockets up 4-0. Emmett's line out next. Kai and Ju on the point. Off the draw. Puck comes down low. Cole on the forecheck. Through the middle. And that'll go all the way down pricing. Faceoff will come back into Williams Lake Rowan. On the drop. Cole comes in, picks that puck up behind the net. Tries to play Dammit. Ben. In front, Ben. Dammit away. Cole, nice stick whip there. Can't take the puck away though. Ben does. Cole in the middle. Ben. Backhand. And that's glove down. Around the draw. Puck comes to Williams Lake. They break it out. In over the line. Williams Lake stops up. Into the middle. And it picks that off to Ben. Ben to Cole. Cole's got a step. Cole scores up off the bar. And in. They said 5-0. 6:24 left. Or 26 left, sorry. Nice pass over there from Ben. Yannick's line out now. Cam and Blake on deep. Off the draw. Williams Lake controls. Blake plays it up for Walker. That's past him. And then Blake controls. Nice pass up through the neutral zone. Blake steps up. He goes back. He gets the puck. Zane on it. Gets it loose. 2-on-1. Has Walker with him. Zane to Walker. He can't control that pass. Walker down low. Comes up to Williams Lake. Out of the zone. Blake, good stick there. Yannick picks it up. Puck just out of Zane's reach. Puck comes in. Blake down low. Yannick picks it up. Behind the net. Plays it up to the middle. Blake breaks it in. Around the net. Puck comes to Walker. He's checked there. Played into the middle. Williams Lake down low. Puck straight up in the air. Blake picks that up. Intercepted. Shot well wide. Walker chips that down the ice. Nice play by the Williams Lake. Rockets get a change. Eli's pass intercepted. Gets back though. Williams Lake down low in front, off the side of the net. Tano though, nice save. Mason's line out now. 4:42 left, second period. Rockets up 5-0. Off the draw, Williamsley controls. Comes to the line just out. Puck played to an open wing. Mason picks it up for Hudson. Williamsley picks it up. Carter checked as he comes over the line. Williamsley breaks it back in. Puck comes to the middle. Eli down low. Battling there. Trips up his man. No call. Puck comes up the boards. Hudson takes that away and gets it out. Good job by Hudson in. Will tries to go across to Carter. That's off the shin pad and just wide. Eli can't quite hold. Looks like the Rockets are going to get a too many men penalty here. Going to be shorthanded. 4 minutes left, second period. Emmett and Cole out to start the kill with June and Kai on deep. Kai gets it. Doesn't get it out. In the middle. Cole picks it up and gets it down the ice. In on the goal. Emmett racing for it. Williamsley battling. Puck comes into the middle. Emmett battle off the puck. Cole, nice stick there. Cole still on it. Comes out. Emmett breaks it out. Emmett with some room to skate. Emmett shot. Blocked. Williamsley picks it up. Bumps up the puck there. Played down. Cole picks that up, kicks it to himself. Sharp angle shot by Cole. Rockets getting a change in here. Blake, nice job there. Plays it back down. Zane. He's there. Ben gets there. Still battling. Puck played around to an open wing. Zane can't quite hold. Zane poke checked, then takes it back, and then poke checked again. Williamsley plays it in. Shot, 10 out, nice blocker save, and that's out of play. Should be 39 seconds left of the penalty. Yep, there it is. 5-0 Rockets lead. Walker and Yannick out. With Cam and Blake on D to kill the last 39 seconds here. Off the draw, Williamsley controls. Shot, fanned on. Walker picks that up. Has some room. Walker around his man. Gets it to the net. Puck played up the boards. Cam. Comes to Blake. And Blake fires it down the ice. A little miscommunication there. Puck played to the far blue line. Cam over. Sorry, it's Eli on the ice with Cam. Puck comes out. Zane picks it up into the Williamsley zone. Zane through. Poke just wide. Zane battling there. Walker picks that up. Has Yanni in front. It's Yanni. Oh, Yanni checked. Walker picks that up through the middle. Stops up. Checked. Puck down low. Played down behind the net. Tana with a nice stop there on the wraparound. Rockets Tired line out. In the middle. Shot tipped. Played out. Rockets can't get it out. They do now get it over the line. Played back in on Tanev. Tanev plays that into the corner for Eli. Eli's pass. Blocked. Now, second one blocked. Gets up the yank to Hudson. Hudson's got some room over the line. Hudson shot. Save. Zane cuts that off. Hudson leads for Kai. It came over the line. Up the wall. Played in. Tanev blows that down. Leaves for Kyler. Kyler goes up middle. Mason intercepts that. Has Carter with him. Carter scores. Nice shot. Makes it 6-0 with 16 seconds left in the second period here. As Carter goes high glove. And a nice cut. Kyler picks that up. Chips it into the zone. Carter picks that up. Leaves for Mason. Mason shot off the crossbar. Mason coming close again. Mason on the draw. It's over Carter to June. June to Carter. Let's go through the middle. That's intercepted. Rockets with a 6-0 lead after 2. Mason's line stays out to start the third. Off the draw. Williams controls. Carter intercepts that pass though. Tries to go for Hudson. Over his stick. Williams plays that back down the ice, and that'll go for icing. Off the draw, Mason gets it to Carter. He's checked. Williams breaks out. Buck played behind. Gets it, dumps it in. Blake down low. Sit first. Gets it up to the line. Hudson knocks that past his defenseman. Puck played back. Rockets getting their line change. Eli out. And Williams Lake scores. Bad line change. As the Rockets turn the puck over at the red line. Tough shot for Tanev. Cut back across the right grain, just over the pad. (6-1). Other off, Jose controls. And Eli knocks that down. Plays it back out. And it blocks that, and that's offside. (19:10) left. Third period. Off the draw. Williams Lake controls. That's up off the glass and out of play. Went all the way back in here. Off the draw, Emmett wins that back. Cole. Parker, he's checked. Anyway, shot. Tanev with a nice glove save. (18:52) left, third period. Off the draw. Puck comes into the middle. Eli. Post to Walker. Can't get it out. Rockets running around here a little bit. Shot. Tanev with a save. Rebound. Played just wide. Eli. It's over Walker. Zane gets it out. Still with it. Off of his stick. Rockets reeling here a little bit. Williams Lake with some life after the goal. Played right through the crease. Walker chips past his man. Walker in. His shot blocked. Williams Lake turns it back the other way. June. Back for it. Plays it around the boards. Walker. Plays it up. He's checked at the line. Puck played in off the linesman's skate. Yannick to Zane. Shot well wide. Walker. Battle off the puck there. Can't get it out. Yannick. Breaks it out. Walker chips. Chips again. Zane has it. Shot. Just wide. Not sure what the whistle was for there. Oh, net off. 17:07 left. Kyler at the point. Plays it back down low. Mason behind the net. Up the boards. Kyler picks that up. Kyler with a skate into the zone. Sharp angle shot off the side of the net. Puck cleared. June holds the line though. Puck back down low. Hudson can't get there. Comes to the line. Kyler plays that back in. Picked off there. Williams Lake tips it down. June cuts back. Goes cross ice to Kyler. Kyler far side for Carter. Carter gets a touch on that. No icing. Carter behind the net. Carter cuts the middle. Tries to get that shot off. Mason down low. In the middle, Hudson. Shot blocked. Mason. Oh, that's a nice save. Another rebound. Nuggets can't find it. And that comes out somehow. I can't get that into the net. Cam, nice job there. Knocked that into the corner. Cam picks that up in front of his net to Mason. He's checked. Comes to Carter though. Carter with Hudson. Carter checked as he gains the line. Carter still with it. Puck played back. Another line change here. Eli. Ben does a good job of knocking that down out of midair. Comes in on net. Lake plays it out. Cole down low. Off the linesman. Into the zone, Eli. Played around him. Down low. And that one sneaks through 10 of 6-2. Rockets letting them walk across the top of the slot here. That one tipped on the way to the net. .14:43 or 34 left. Rockets need to step it up here. They get going. Up the draw, Eli, Parker, Cole, and he dumps it in. Ben down low. Puck chipped up. Eli pulls the line momentarily. Played down the ice, and that'll be icing. Emmett wins it back to June. June back down low. Cole on the forecheck. In the middle, Emmett, good job there. Knocked that loose. Puck comes up, June falls. Knocks that loose. Kyler, nice job coming over. No call. As Kyler's taken down. Down low. Good job by June Suck. Cole up to Ben. Cole into the zone by himself. Around his man. Coley off the post. Rockets get a line change in. Cam plays it back in. Cole. Like a good chance. We're going to have a penalty here. Or offside. Offside. 13-18 left, third period. Rockets up 6-2 now. Walker plays that back for Cam, past him. Cam behind the net. Cuts in the middle. Walker picks that up. Walker in. Cuts over. His shot's deflected into the corner. Yannick on the forecheck picks that up. And played back out by Williams Blake. Blake cuts that off into the zone. Then comes back out. Blake goes across to Cam, up to Walker. Walker. Yannick off of his stick. Rockets get another change. In. That's high and wide. Walker. It's a piece of that. Yannick gets it back up to him. Walker in. Lays it down, gets it down low. He gets checked there. Parker holds the line. Yannick. Yannick had it. He's checked. Played around by Williams Lake. Puck played in. Eli, a nice job holding his man up. Parker. Up the boards. That's intercepted. Rockets getting too high here. Puck shift over. In front. Tanner with a nice save. Rockets running around now. Walker. Zane doesn't get a lot of that on that one. Turns it over in the neutral zone. Puck comes out to Hudson. Hudson into the zone. Good battle by Hudson there. Hard into the end boards. Puck played around. Carter can't get there to hold the line. Plays it back for Kyler. Kyler in backhand. Goes behind the net. Chipped out in front. Puck chip past Hudson. Junesaw gets there first though. Hudson. Carter. Hudson comes out with it. Hudson. Shot. That's deflected over the net. Williams Lake plays that down. Tyler on the back track. Comes over. Couple of close calls here. Rockets getting real sloppy. Nice off the crossbar. Does not get in. Carter. In the middle. Mason taken down. 10 minutes to go. Into the zone. Tanev covers that. Williams Lake fans looking for a goal there. Ref out of it. Didn't cross the line fully. Camp. Taken down. Good job by Emmett. Strip that puck. Williams Lake picks it up though. Cam pinches his man against the boards. Cole. Emmett gets it up to Cole. Cole hits Ben off of his stick. Played back out Blake. Off the boards to himself. It's intercepted and dumped back in. Cam. Chips it to Emmett. Emmett steps around his man. Emmett in and got Ben with him. He's checked. Eli does hold. Doesn't get to Ben though. Eli dumps that back in. Rockets starting to change here. Walker picks that up. Check there. Puck off the boards. Parker. Checked. He's taken down. Yeah, nice stick to take that away. Gets it up, turns it over. And Tanev knocks that down. (6-2) Rockets lead. 8:36 left, third period. Rockets have been dominated this period though. After dominating the first two, Zane controls that, chips it around his man. Zane's still on it. Zane peels back. I don't know why. Oh, that was offside, they say. Nice pass up. Moves like breaks through the middle. Cuts in wide. Down low. Parker plays it around. Walker chips. Still has it. Has Zane with him. Walker poke check as he comes across the line. There's that down low for Yannick. Eli, nice pinch to the net. Walker can't quite get there. Parker, shot blocked. Yannick, shot. Puck comes out. Nice job by Zane. Zane cuts back in. Zane checked there. Walker on the forecheck. Takes that away. Then he's checked. Nice job by June. And Tanev jumps out and covers that. $7:15 left, third period. Rockets still up 6-2. Off the draw. Comes to the point. Carter blocks that. Puck down low. In front. Rockets running around here. Puck played up off Mason's skate. June picks it up. Gets it up to Carter. Off of his stick. Puck played past Hudson. Mason over. Knocks that loose. Kyler off the boards. Gives it right back to Williams Lake though. Williams Lake around Kyler. Kyler pinches him off. Hudson has some time. Plays it far side for Mason. Mason drops the shoulder. Gets it over to Carter. Carter shot. And that's a nice save by the goaltender there. 6:29 left, third period. Off the draw. Puck played down. Carter picks that up over to Mason. Mason around his man. Just wide. Mason around the net. Still with it down low. Cuts back. Tries to hit Kyler. That's deflected away. June. Turns back. Over to Kyler. Kyler. Back to June. Now to Mason. To Hudson. Hudson. Loses the handle. To Kyler. It's intercepted. Mason, nice job on the backtrack. Carter picks that up. Cuts back. Carter in. The middle. Shot. Crossbody. Hudson on the rebound. That one close to going into. Good puck movement by that line again. And good job on the backtrack. Emmett's line comes out. Blake and Cam on D, 5:38 left, third period. Up the rock, Cole. Cam misfires in the first one. Does get it down low though. Puck comes out. Williams Lake over the line. Drop pass. In the middle, nice stick by Cole. Leaves for Emmett. Emmett to Ben. Emmett, or Ben around his man. Has Emmett with him. Emmett. And the net comes off as the goalie slides through. Nice pass by Ben to Emmett. Emmett just can't quite get the handle on it. Puts it just wide. Off the draw. Williams Lake controls. Cole though on it. That puck off the stick comes in front. Emmett, Cole on the backhand. Williams Lake finds it. Reaches it out. Emmett on the back track. Good work there. Then Cole can't find it in the skates. Puck comes out to the far side. Cam loses an edge. Comes to the point. Shot. Cam knocks it to the side. And they score. 6-3. Cam blocks the shot, but it goes right to the Williams Lake forward. .4:39 left third period. Rockets hanging on here. Off the drop. Zane knocks that down. Walker picks it up out of the corner. He's checked. Gets a stick on that. Zane picks it up. And it's checked. Parker. Eli. Back up the middle. Yannick. Checked. Parker. Nice job there. Boxing on his man. Parker gets stick there. It's it up Walker. Chips. Gets it out. Had Zane. Oh, just off of his skates. Eli up to Zane. Into the zone. Has Walker in front. Walker had more time than he thought. Puck's loose. Nice job by Parker down low. Walker plays it over to Eli. Eli. Shot. Rebound. Walker over the net. Puck down low. Comes to Parker. Parker shot. Wide. Yannick in front. Walker. Williams Lake breaks it back out. Leaves it there. 10 in. Loses an edge in the boards. Parker. The line not out. Now does. Yanni. Fans on that pass to Hudson. Zane picks that up. Zane in shot. Nice glove save. With 2:59 left here in the third. A couple of close calls there. Off the draw. Williams Lake controls. Down the wing. Canham. Junsa turns back. Plays over for Kyler. Kyler. Cross to June. Up to Mason. Mason over the blue line. Mason down low. Check there. Comes Carter. Carter. Now it's stopped. .225 left. Rockets up by 3. like they're going to give Carter a penalty. And there's a Williams Lake player in the box as well. For be 5-on-5 here with Twin Sentinels. Off the draw. Mason in front. That's off the stick. Zane going hard to the net. .219 left. Mason to June. June back down low. Mason off the side of the net. Mason and tries to play it in front. Hudson. Hudson tries to get it back down for Mason. Puck. Tyler goes back for it. Tyler. Up to Zane. Zane cuts back. Gains his own. Slips past his D-man. In front. Hudson. Hudson. Shot. Nice save there. Hudson. Good job coming back. Having that. Minute 30 left. June. Plays it back up for Mason. Mason. Gains his own. Tries to play it around his man. Zane on the forecheck. Williams Lake over the line. Drop. Just wide. Shot through the crease again. Puck into the skates. Hudson plays that down. Puck gets started. Change. 1 minute left in the third. Blake cuts off his man. Falls down. One-on-one here. Cam. Nice job there. Plays it up, Emmett. Puts it up to Cole. Cole picks it up. Plays it up for Ben. And I'm going to say that's offside. 42 seconds left. Rockets up 6-3. Rockets up 6-0 after 2. Giving up 3 in the third here. Off the draw, Emmett controls. Tries to play it to Ben. That's blocked. Emmett down low, Ben. Back to Blake at the point. Blake back down low for Ben to Emmett. Tries to get it over to Cole. Puck through the neutral zone. Blake picks that off into the zone. He's checked. Ben gets it down low. Puck comes out. Puck played around Cam. Good job there. Cam, a nice blocker save. 5 seconds left. That'll do it. Rockets take this one 6-3. And that'll clinch them top spot in the league with 2 games to play. Really good first 2 periods there. A little bit of a tough third there as the Rockets took their foot off the gas a little. But come away with a 6-3 victory.